Hi everyone, welcome back to Talking Easy channel. I'm Ella, and today we're talking about something we all use every day, our phones.
Oh no, Ella. Are we really gonna talk about my phone habits? Because I think I'm guilty.
Don't worry, Alex, I think we all are.
Phones are like our best friends and sometimes our biggest distractions.
That's true. Every morning, the first thing I do is check my phone. Not my alarm, not the sunlight, my phone screen.
You see, that's exactly what we're exploring today, how often we use our phones, what we use them for, and how they affect our lives.
So let's start simple. How often do you use your phone, Alex?
Honestly, too often. I check messages, emails, social media, probably every 10 minutes. What about you?
I'm worse. I scroll before bed, during meals, even while waiting for the bus. It's like my hand automatically picks it up.
Yes, that's what we call a habit. A phone habit is something we do without thinking.
Right. Like muscle memory, but digital.
Exactly. And for learners, here are some useful phrases. I check my phone every, or I spend hours on my phone.
You can say, I'm addicted to my phone, but only if it's really bad. So learners, how about you? How often do you use your phone each day? Try to answer out loud.
Good idea. Say, I use my phone every morning, or I try not to use it too much.
That's a good practice. You can also add when, before bed, after lunch, or on my way to work.
Perfect. Now, let's move to what we actually use our phones for.
Oh, that's a long list. I use mine for messages, photos, YouTube, music, maps, and sometimes online shopping. Same here. My favorite apps are for reading and listening to podcasts.
Nice. So let's teach our listeners some phrases to talk about phone use.
For example, I use my phone to check the weather, or I use my phone for studying English.
Exactly. Let's break that down. We say to plus verb or for plus noun.
I use my phone to call my family. I use my phone for video calls. Simple and clear.
Learners, repeat after us. I use my phone to learn English.
Great job. Now, I use my phone for taking photos.
Awesome. Let's talk about apps. Ella, what's your most used app?
Probably WhatsApp. I use it to chat with friends. And you?
YouTube. I watch English videos and sometimes cat videos.
That's balance. You learn and relax at the same time.
Exactly. But sometimes I feel I use it too much, you know?
That's our next topic. Phone balance. Do you think you use your phone too much?
I think yes. My eyes feel tired, my neck hurts, and I forget time when scrolling.
That's so common. Many people say, I waste too much time on my phone.
Here's another useful phrase. I can't stop checking my phone.
Oh, yes, that's me. Sometimes I open my phone just to check one message, and suddenly 30 minutes are gone.
We've all been there. Phones give us connection, but they also take away attention.
That's deep, Alex. Connection or distraction depends on how we use it.
Exactly. That's why balance matters. In English, we say, I'm trying to find balance.
For example, I'm trying to balance my phone use and real life.
Good one. Learners, repeat. I'm trying to use my phone less.
Perfect. You can also say, I'm trying to take a break from my phone.
That's powerful. Ella, do you ever take a phone break?
Yes, sometimes I turn off my phone for an hour in the evening. I read or listen to soft music instead.
That sounds peaceful. I once tried to have a no-phone Sunday. It lasted 2 hours.
That's still progress, baby steps.
So if someone says, I'm taking a digital detox, what does that mean?
Good question. Digital detox means spending time away from screens, phones, computers, tablets, to relax your mind.
Nice. Listeners, can you say it? I'm doing a digital detox this weekend.
Great. Now, let's move to how our phones affect our lives. Alex, do you think your phone helps or hurts you more?
Both. It helps me learn and stay connected, but sometimes it makes me forget to live in the moment.
I feel the same. Sometimes when I walk outside, I realize I've been looking down at my phone instead of the sky.
Yes, it's like we're together but apart. Everyone's online, but fewer people are really talking.
Exactly. That's why small changes matter. For example, try putting your phone away during meals or conversations.
That's a great tip. When you eat, just eat. When you talk, really listen.
Yes, it's about being present.
Vocabulary spotlight time. To be present means to focus on what's happening now, not your screen.
One synonym is mindful. For example, I'm trying to be more mindful at dinner.
Perfect. Learners, can you say, I'm learning to be present? Nice. So, Alex, what's your favorite phone-free moment?
Probably walking in the park in the morning. The air is fresh, birds are singing, and I feel calm without notifications.
That's beautiful. For me, it's when I'm cooking. If I check my phone, I burn the food.
So cooking time equals no phone time. That's a healthy rule.
Yeah. And learners, think about your phone-free moment. Maybe during breakfast or before bed, right?
It doesn't have to be long. Even 10 minutes without your phone can refresh your mind.
That's true. It's like giving your brain a mini vacation.
Exactly. And when you come back, you feel lighter, more focused.
Alex, I think we should teach a few ways to express feelings about phone use.
Great idea. You can say, my phone makes me feel connected. Or, sometimes my phone makes me feel stressed.
Also, I feel anxious when I don't have my phone, or I feel relaxed when I turn it off.
Yes, phones can give both comfort and stress. The key is awareness, knowing when to stop.
That's a great life lesson, too, not just for phones.
Absolutely. So, before we end today's first part, let's do a mini practice.
Repeat after me. I use my phone to learn English.
I use my phone too much sometimes.
I'm trying to find balance.
I feel peaceful when I take a break from my phone.
Beautiful. Every phrase you learn today helps you express real feelings in real life.
And maybe it'll make you think about your own habits just like we did today.
Exactly. One sentence a day, one habit at a time. That's how growth begins.
I love that. So, should we continue talking about phone-free peace next?
Yes. Let's go deeper into finding peace without your phone.
Let's continue where we left off, talking about peaceful moments without our phones.
I love that topic. Honestly, I think the most peaceful time I've had lately was when my battery died.
You mean you finally relaxed because your phone forced you to?
Exactly. No messages, no pings, no stress. Just silence.
That's funny but true. Sometimes peace starts when the screen goes dark.
Yeah, when I walk outside without my phone, I notice things again. The wind, the smell of coffee, the sound of footsteps.
That's beautiful. When we disconnect from our phones, we reconnect with life.
Well said. Let's teach our listeners how to talk about that in English.
Good idea. You can say, I like to spend time offline, or I try to disconnect from my phone on weekends.
Right? Here's another one. I feel calm when I put my phone away.
Perfect. Learners, let's repeat together. I like to spend time offline.
I feel calm when I put my phone away.
Great job! See how natural those phrases sound? You can use them anytime you talk about daily life.
You know, Alex, when I leave my phone at home and go out, I feel a little free and a little lost.
Yes. That's the funny part. We feel lighter, but also like something's missing.
Yeah. I start checking my pockets like, wait, where is it?
That's because phones give us comfort. We use them to feel safe, connected, even loved.
True. But maybe that's why we need to practice being okay without them sometimes.
Exactly. Think of it like exercise. You train your brain to rest, not just your body.
That's deep. So how can we create phone-free moments in our day?
Let's give some simple ideas. Don't check your phone for the first 30 minutes after waking up. No phone during meals. Read or walk before bed instead of scrolling.
That sounds doable. I'll start with number 2. I'll call it dinner not display.
That's sketchy. Learners, you can also try making your own rule like that.
For example, no phone in the bedroom, or 1 screen-free hour after dinner.
Exactly. Small changes, big difference. Let's add a vocabulary spotlight here.
Great idea. Phrase 1. Screen time. It means the amount of time you spent looking at screens. Synonym is phone time.
For example, I try to reduce my screen time before bed.
Phrase 2. Unplug. It means to disconnect from technology and relax.
Example, I unplug on weekends to recharge my mind.
I love that. Unplug to recharge. Sounds like balance.
Exactly. When you unplug, your mind starts breathing again.
That's true. I remember one Sunday I went hiking with friends. No signal, no Wi-Fi, and we talked for hours.
That must have felt amazing.
It did. We laughed, got lost, shared snacks. It reminded me that real connection doesn't need notifications.
That's a beautiful memory, Ella, and I think our listeners can relate.
Sometimes the best days are the ones we don't post online.
Yes, let's teach that phrase, real connection. It means deep communication face-to-face, not through screens.
Exactly. Learners, can you say, I want to build real connections?
Very nice. Ella, have you ever had a moment when you realized you used your phone too much?
Oh, yes. Once I was watching a movie with my family. Halfway through, I noticed everyone, including me, was on our phones.
Oh no, the silent scroll family moment.
Exactly. So I said, phones down, eyes up. We finished the movie together and laughed so much more.
That's such a simple but powerful phrase. Phones down, eyes up.
Yes, maybe that's our new motto.
I like it. Learners, say it with us. Phones down, eyes up.
Great job. And let's also teach a few useful sentences about feelings and reflection.
Okay. My phone helps me stay connected, but sometimes it makes me feel tired.
Nice. Or when I take a break from my phone, I feel peaceful.
Or, I want to spend more time living, not scrolling.
Beautiful. These are powerful English sentences and powerful life reminders.
You know, Ella, maybe phones aren't the problem. Maybe it's how we use them.
Exactly. The phone is a tool. It can help us grow or distract us.
So the real question is, who's in control, you or your phone?
That's deep, Alex, and it's something everyone should think about.
Maybe we can help our listeners reflect. Let's ask a few questions.
Perfect. Question 1. When do you use your phone the most?
Question 2, how does your phone make you feel?
And question 3, what's one time of day you could go phone free?
Take a moment to think about your answers. You can even comment below. Share one thing you'll try this week.
Yes, comment, I'll have a phone-free breakfast, or I'll turn off my phone 1 hour before bed.
That's a great way to practice both English and mindfulness.
Exactly. And don't forget, even 5 minutes away from your phone is progress.
That's right. One phrase I like to remember is progress, not perfection.
Nice. Let's make that our learning mindset for today.
You mean learning English is like using your phone wisely? Little by little, you build habits.
Exactly. One message, one word, one habit at a time.
I love that. So learners, repeat with us. Progress, not perfection.
Great. And remember, mistakes are part of growth in English and in life.
You said it. The goal isn't to stop using your phone, it's to start using it better.
That's a beautiful point. Let's wrap up with a quick summary.
We talked about our daily phone habits, balance, and how to find peace without screens.
We learned useful phrases like, I use my phone to digital detox and be present.
And we reminded ourselves to unplug sometimes, to look up, to live more.
Exactly. Even one phone-free moment today can bring calm to your mind and maybe help you focus better on learning English too.
Yes, because when your mind is clear, your English grows faster.
That's true. Focus is like a muscle. You train it every day by choosing attention over distraction.
I love that. So everyone, take a deep breath, smile, and give yourself a break from the screen after this video.
But before you do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, do that first, then go offline.
Alex, I feel like this episode changed how I see my phone.
Me too. Talking about it made me more aware and grateful for quiet moments.
That's the goal. Awareness, gratitude, balance.
Exactly. So see you all next time when we'll explore how technology and life can work together and maybe how English can help us use it better.
That's a great teaser. Until next time, keep learning, keep smiling, and keep finding peace in small things.
Because one calm moment today can lead to a brighter, more focused tomorrow.
Welcome back. Today we're going deeper. How your phone affects your mind, mood, and daily life.
This is my favorite part because honestly, phones can change how we feel every single day.
That's true. Sometimes a single message can make your heart race or your mood drop.
Exactly. One notification and suddenly your brain switches from calm to chaos.
You know, Alex, scientists say every time we get a message, our brain releases dopamine, the happy chemical.
Really? So my brain gets a mini party every time someone texts hi.
Exactly. But too many parties make us tired.
So that's why I feel exhausted after scrolling for an hour.
Yes, that's called information overload. Your brain takes in too much too fast.
That makes sense. Learners, you can use this phrase, information overload, when you feel your mind is full.
For example, after reading the news all day, I feel information overload.
Or, too many messages give me information overload.
Perfect. See, phones can affect our emotions, our focus, even our confidence.
I've noticed that when I see people's perfect photos online, sometimes I feel I'm not doing enough.
That's very honest, Alex. It's called comparison. We see others' best moments and forget our own progress.
Yes, but that's why I like this channel. We focus on progress, not perfection.
Exactly. Let's teach that as a mindset phrase. Progress, not perfection. It means small steps matter more than being perfect.
Learners, repeat. Progress, not perfection.
Good. When you learn English or try to use your phone less, remember that.
That's powerful, because sometimes I feel bad for wasting time online. But guilt doesn't help, right?
Awareness helps, not guilt. Knowing your habits is the first step to changing them.
Yes, and we can change with small steps like turning off notifications or leaving your phone in another room.
Exactly. You can say, I'm trying to limit my notifications.
Or I keep my phone away while studying.
Let's practice. Learners, repeat. I keep my phone away while I study.
Nice. And you can also say, I use focus mode when I work.
Ooh, that's a great one. Focus mode. It's a phone setting that blocks distractions, right?
And it's also a mindset. Focus mode means being fully present in what you're doing.
I like that. Alex, do you ever feel your phone helps your English?
Absolutely. I use English podcasts, audiobooks, and chat with friends in English.
Same here. So it's not about avoiding phones, it's about using them wisely.
Exactly. A phone can be a teacher or a thief, depending on how you use it.
Wow, that's poetic. I like that. A phone can teach you or steal your time.
Maybe we should make it a quote for our listeners.
Yes, everyone say it with us. A phone can teach you or steal your time.
Nice. Let's add a vocabulary spotlight here. Phrase 1, scrolling endlessly. It means moving through your phone screen without stopping.
For example, I was scrolling endlessly last night.
Phrase 2, screen fatigue. It means feeling tired from looking at screens too long.
Like, after work, I feel screen fatigue.
Exactly. Try to use these in your comments later.
Ella, I once tried something. I called it the 5-minute rule. Oh, what's that?
Before I open my phone, I ask myself, will this make my life better in 5 minutes?
Wow, that's clever.
If the answer is no, maybe skip it.
Exactly. It saved me so much time.
Learners, that's a great idea. You can use it for study too. Ask, will this help me in 5 minutes?
It helps build intention, the habit of choosing with purpose.
Yes. And that's a great English phrase, with purpose. It means doing something with clear reason.
For example, I want to use my phone with purpose.
Perfect. You can also say, I learn English with purpose.
That's a strong phrase. It gives motivation and direction.
You know, Ella, when I started learning languages, I used to record myself speaking.
Really? Did it help?
Yes. It felt strange at first, but over time, I became more confident hearing my own voice.
That's a great idea. Learners can do that too. Use your phone to record your English, not just scroll.
Exactly. That's using technology as your coach, not your distraction.
I like that phrase. Be your own coach.
Yes, everyone repeat. I'm my own English coach.
Nice. That's a powerful mindset.
And remember, even your phone can be part of that, if you choose it wisely.
Alex, this reminds me of something funny. One day, I set a timer on my phone to take a break from my phone.
That's so ironic.
I know. My phone said, "Time for a break." And I said, "Thank you, boss."
That's a good joke, but also a great idea. Set gentle reminders to pause.
Yeah, you can say, "I set a reminder to relax my eyes."
Or, I take a break from screens every hour.
See? These are practical ways to care for yourself in English and in life.
Right? Because language learning isn't just words. It's lifestyle, rhythm, and balance.
You said it. Balance is the bridge between technology and peace.
Beautifully said. Let's share one last reflection question before we close today's part.
Sure. How does your phone change your mood during the day?
That's deep. Think about it, learners. When you check your phone, do you feel calm, excited, or anxious?
There's no right answer. Just notice your feelings. That's the first step to control.
Yes, awareness gives you power, and expressing it in English gives you clarity.
That's true. The more we talk about it, the more we understand ourselves.
Exactly. So today, we're not just learning English, we're learning mindfulness.
I like that. Mindfulness in English. That could be our next episode title.
Maybe. But for now, remember this. When your mind rests, your words grow.
That's beautiful, Alex. I think I'll write that on my phone wallpaper.
That's a good use of your phone.
Yes. See, we can use it to remind ourselves of peace, not pressure.
Exactly. So learners, take a breath, look away from your screen, and just feel this moment.
You're doing great. Every word you learn, every small change you make matters.
That's right, because small steps lead to strong habits.
And strong habits lead to freedom.
Freedom to focus, freedom to connect, freedom to live.
Yes, and that's what learning English and using your phone wisely is really about.
Beautiful ending, Ella. But I think we still have one last part to go, right?
Yes, our final part. Practical English expressions, real-life challenges, and an emotional closing message for our learners.
Welcome back, dear listeners. We've talked about habits, balance, and awareness. Now let's bring everything together, how to grow from it all.
Yes, because learning to manage your phone is just like learning English. You start small, stay aware, and practice every day.
Exactly. It's not about control, it's about choice.
You choose how you use your time, your phone, and your focus.
I love that. Sometimes I set small goals like no phone before 9 a.m. or 10 minutes of English listening instead of scrolling.
That's perfect. Listeners, you can do that too. Replace one habit with a better one.
It's called habit swapping.
That's a cool phrase, habit swapping. So instead of checking Instagram, you listen to an English podcast.
Exactly. Or you write a short English note instead of scrolling comments.
That's smart. Learners, try saying, "I'm swapping my phone time for study time."
Good. Another one. I'm turning distraction into learning.
That sounds powerful, Alex. I feel like my phone can now become my teacher, not my boss.
I love that, Ella. Yes, let your phone teach, not control.
Let's give our listeners a few more useful expressions they can practice today.
Good idea. Here are some. I'm addicted to my phone means you can't stop using it.
I'm cutting down on screen time means you're reducing it.
I'm trying to live in the moment means you want to be present.
Let's repeat them together. I'm addicted to my phone.
I'm cutting down on screen time.
I'm trying to live in the moment.
Beautiful. And remember, even saying these sentences out loud trains your brain to think in English.
Exactly. Every time you talk about your habits, you're practicing real-life English.
And you're also reflecting, becoming more mindful and confident.
That's true. When I started noticing my phone habits, I began noticing my thought habits too.
That's deep, Ella. Awareness grows in all directions once you start.
Yes, and I realized when I learn English mindfully, I remember better and feel calmer.
Exactly. That's why peaceful learning works. You don't fight your mind, you guide it gently.
You know, Alex, this reminds me of something my grandmother used to say. Silence teaches you what noise hides.
Wow, that's beautiful. Silence helps us hear our thoughts and maybe even new words.
True. Maybe English words are hiding behind too many notifications.
Yes, we just need to give them space to appear.
So, what are some phone-free English habits our listeners can try?
Let's list a few. Speak one English sentence every morning before touching your phone. Read one English quote during breakfast. Listen to English music while walking. Write one English note by hand before bed.
I love that list. Simple, calm, and easy to start.
Exactly. English doesn't need to be loud or stressful. It can be peaceful and joyful.
You know, when I do that, I start my day differently. It feels more meaningful.
Yes, that's what mindful English learning means. Learning with intention, not pressure.
Let's teach that phrase, learn with intention. It means to learn with purpose and focus.
Example, I learn English with intention, not just for tests.
That's a great sentence. Learners, can you repeat it? I learn English with intention.
Perfect. Now let's talk about reflection. How to talk about your feelings in English.
Okay. For example, I feel calmer when I spend less time on my phone.
Or, my phone helps me connect, but sometimes I need space.
Another one, I'm learning to enjoy quiet moments.
Those are so good. Expressing emotions helps you grow in English and in life.
Exactly, because real fluency isn't just grammar, it's honesty.
Well said, Ella. You can't speak naturally until you speak truthfully.
Yes, that's why I love this podcast. It's not just words, it's feelings, life, and connection.
And that's what learning English should be. Not perfect sentences, but real communication.
I agree. Let's give our listeners one more vocabulary spotlight before we close.
Good idea. Phrase 1. Check in with yourself. It means to pause and notice how you feel.
Example, I check in with myself before I start studying.
Phrase 2. Recharge. It means to rest and regain energy, just like your phone battery.
Example, I take a walk to recharge.
Perfect. These are everyday English words that describe self-care.
And they connect beautifully with today's topic, using your phone wisely, but also caring for your mind.
Yes, because your mind is like a phone too. It needs charging, updating, and sometimes quiet mode.
That's true. Maybe I need Alex 2.0. Less scrolling, more learning.
Me too. And maybe Ella Calm Edition.
I love that. Learners, what about you? What would be your update? Write it in the comments.
Yes. Comment one thing you'll change about your phone habits this week.
Or one English phrase you learned today that you'll actually use.
For example, I'll take a digital detox every Sunday.
Or, I'll use my phone for learning English.
That's great. Share it and you'll remember it better.
Exactly. Speaking or writing your goals helps your brain believe them.
That's the secret. Your brain learns what you say often.
Yes. So let's say this one together. My phone is my tool, not my master.
Again, my phone is my tool, not my master.
Beautiful. That's not just English, it's wisdom.
You know, Ella, I think I'll start keeping my phone away during dinner tonight.
That's wonderful. And maybe you'll enjoy the food too.
Definitely. Real taste, real talk, no screens needed.
Exactly. That's the beauty of balance.
Before we finish, let's remind everyone of our key phrases from this episode.
Sure. I use my phone too. I'm trying to find balance. Digital detox. Be present. Progress, not perfection. Unplug to recharge. My phone is my tool, not my master.
That's a great list. Learners, try to remember at least 2 today.
Even one is enough. One phrase today is one step toward confidence tomorrow.
I love that line. Let's make it our ending message.
So, to everyone listening, don't rush your progress. Don't fear mistakes. Every small step counts.
Even a short English phrase said with courage can change your confidence.
Yes, and even one quiet, phone-free moment can bring peace to your heart.
So let's all take a deep breath, put your phone down, look around. The world is still beautiful.
And your English journey is part of that beauty, growing quietly, word by word.
That's a perfect thought to end with. Thank you for spending this time with us on Talking Easy Channel.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who's always on their phone.
Yes, and tell them, phones down, eyes up.
Keep learning, keep smiling, and keep building small habits every day.
Because one phrase today is one step closer to your confident tomorrow.
See you next time, and maybe hear you offline.
Goodbye, everyone. Stay calm, stay kind, and keep learning with love.
Goodbye for now.